Hello to everyone from sunny Florida. It's been like the Wild West here today. We were off yesterday for Labor Day. I got here early today, and people started coming in about 9:15. By 20 to 10, we had 7 people waiting to sell us stuff. Just a crazy busy day. My birthday was 1 week ago today. Gold is up $150 in 1 week. Times they are changing. I have to say I did hit the mark for silver. I said 40 at 4th of July. I said 40 by Labor Day, and we've got what do we got?
40.82.
40.82. Gold at 35.36. Wow, record highs. I had somebody in here talking with me, and she's thinking that I'm predicting silver will probably hit 45 by Christmas. She's saying that she knows people, and they're talking 50. 45 at this time, I'm not surprised with anything when the numbers jump like that. There's a lot of unsettledness out there. The markets, it's a whole bunch of factors that involve. You've got wars again. Wars have never stopped. You've got political turmoil. People can't get anything done. People need to be on medications for their derangement. Things like that. And that just unsettles the markets.
Now with the silver and gold going up, as a dealer, what kind of things would you recommend? Like, people still are always trying to buy. Even at the highs, people like to try to buy. How is a better way of buying when silver and gold start going high? What do you recommend?
We moved a lot of silver today. We sold silver to wholesalers, to all my scrap. And in my scrap, I threw the Canadian dimes that are silver because nobody wants to buy them from Canada. So I can basically get, 5% back of their melt, which is I made that today, almost, in what silver's gone up in the last few days. So we dumped about maybe $40 face value. And in there was some sterling dimes, some early dimes, some uncirculated Canadian. I threw it in with the forks and spoons. Sorry, people. We dumped a lot of silver today, a lot of scrap gold. We did a lot of buys today of scrap gold also. It's been a non-stop day. I mean, what do we got? It's 25 after 4. We're still here. We just had a person leave at 10 after. It's just been that kind of crazy day. You want to get the closest to silver. We work on pretty close premiums. I mean, to make $1 or $2 over melt is not unreasonable. And on 90%, we sell it for less than melt. We sell 90% for less than melt. Dimes, quarters, half dollars. If you're local, we sell it for less than melt. I mean, I think it's around 29 and change, just to give you an idea. If you got silver at 40.8 times 0.715. Silver's 29.17. I'll give it to you for 29. You buy a couple of hundred, I'll give it to you for 28.50. If you buy a couple of hundred face, I got about 1,000 face in 90%.
And that's local, guys.
But you got to be local.
So I mean, 90%. We're talking about stuff like this, guys.
There you go. Like that. Half dollars, dimes, quarters. I mean,
there's a bag of half.
A lot of Kennedys in here. That's 28.5 if you buy 100 or more. Buy $100 or more, I give you $28.50 in store. I mean, if I got to start adding on, because you're in a time now where you have to add on insurance. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. Insurance gets pretty high. If you buy a $100 bag and you're paying me $2,850, if I insure it for $2,800, you're looking at $50 insurance. Then your credit card fee, that's 4%. You're talking $150 in shipping and insurance. That just isn't going to work, and credit cards. That's why it's got to be in-house, or we can talk. You can send me a certified check. We'll see where we are. But more or less, you can get it for about $29.
And what other ways can people, go get better deals? You think, say like they want to stick with $9.99, but they don't want to buy a full ounce. Would you recommend stuff like what we have? We
have plenty of this.
Too, like Fractional. Would that be a good way to go as well?
Sure. No? I dropped all my Fractional. All my little bars fell. I got all kinds of bars. Grams, quarter grams, 2 gram, 3 gram, 5 gram, patty gram. I mean, all kinds of stuff here. That's a pretty one. Scottsdale. This is 5 grams. That's a 5 gram bar. We have 5 gram. Here's half a kilo. 10 ounce, 5 ounce. And I have 100 ounce Wolverine in the safe. 100 ounce Wolverine. In store, $4,000. That's $85 under melt. You can get for $4,000 cash, you can get a 100 ounce bar for less than melt.
Now for then, on the other end, what would you recommend for someone that's looking at maybe possibly gold? The better route of going for, because gold's so expensive now, a lot of people can't afford a full ounce of gold.
Then buy Fractional.
Buy Fractional?
I mean, we have very little Fractional right now. We've been moving a lot of gold. We're moving a lot of silver today, too. Everything's selling. Everything's selling. And I really don't think that certain things haven't hit the fan yet. I just think it's a crazy time. I think what they call the chickens come home to roost. I mean, you can get away with certain things for so long, and then there's a day of reckoning, whatever you want to call it, and then you've got the people out there who want to be kings of the world. They become, antagonistic to society.
Would you, with gold, saying Fractional, would you also suggest maybe Goldbacks to people too as another way to get gold at a pretty decent price? Or?
Now, I sell Goldbacks, and I think Goldbacks are a great buy. I think that they've had their day. We just got the newest numbers. I mean, they keep going up from when we first started buying them, started selling them 7 months ago. They keep going up. I like Goldbacks. I got to admit, I'm not crazy about the 100 1/10ths. It's easier to buy a 1/10 ounce gold bar than the 100. Well, that's why I don't carry them anymore. I just don't. In my town, I got nobody's going to buy them. They don't have the money to buy them. And, I understand it can be, here's a tenth of it. Here, let me just show you something. This is interesting. This is a gold thing I picked up. No, this ain't it. Hang with me.
Oh, that will just show you off when he's got it over here for gold, guys, if you're interested in anything else. We still got that 1873 closed 3-cent, 5-cent piece. That's still a pretty little coin there. We've shown a few times. Oh, we also got...
There's something you don't see.
Pull that out. That's something new that we got.
I pulled this out of my stuff. It ain't the most prettiest, but it is certified. And we're talking the time of Cortez here in Pizarro. This is the beginning of, Mexico, or the Spain conquering Mexico. Or shall we say enslaving Mexico. Don't be a troublemaker. Okay. Cool. That's a 4 real. 1540. 1540. That's a pretty old colonial coin. You're not going any further back than that. This is Mexico. Extra fine 45. That's what they look like. That's a 4 real from 1540. In those days, they weren't exactly dated. This is 1542 to 1555. Mexico. I mean, that's just a cool coin. Here's what I wanted to show you. This is the This is Pirate Girl. This is still very popular. I'm selling these for 36 a piece. This is 1/200th of an ounce. This is 1/200th of an ounce. So if you were to melt this, this is how much gold is in this bill.
Just hold that still for me. I'll get a good shot.
These are equal.
So that's that little bill. This bill would melt down to the size of that little.
Yeah, it says on the back 999. I don't know if you can get it up,
No,
but
it's
it
too
says
small.
1/200th 999. That's how much gold is in here.
Show you how thin they roll it
Well,
out.
this makes this much more practical. I really can see these maybe, certainly up to the 10, maybe even the 25. After that, I'd rather have a 20th an ounce of gold or a 10th. I mean, I could just as easily, you know, people ain't going to be happy about this, but rather than 100, and I don't sell hundreds, so no problem to me, it's easy to have that. 100 is going to cost you close to 700. You can have that for 360. You can buy two of those. And just as if you would carry 100, you can carry that. It comes apart, you know, it's not for everybody, but I still like Goldbacks. I can see the need for them, especially in the lower denominations, right to 10s. I mean, we do have 25s. I do have 50. I just bought a new 25, another 25. I mean, I have multiples of these. 25s, 50s. 50s about 350. 25s around 175. 1/40th. 1/20th. But that's what I have with that. I have plenty of 1/2 ounce ones. And 1/2s will come in all different looking sizes. But you know, there's something for everything. They're pretty. People enjoy them. Like I said, it's just been a crazy busy day.
Now, with the prices being the way they are, is it intimidating you to put away any of your own personal holdings in gold or silver, or do you still feel like you should encourage people to still, if they can, keep buying and putting away?
I think everybody should buy and put away. I mean, you get the people now. I'll get the people who will come in and they'll want to trade me silver for gold because it's easier to carry. You know, I'm not going to say no to that. I almost threw that little piece of gold in with the fractional silver. What's happening now at these numbers now is harder to sell a 1 ounce gold, even though I have people interested in 1 ounce gold, because it's a practical thing to carry, or it's easy to move. That's about that. I mean, what else?
Well, everyone likes to know, and that's become a new favorite segment of our videos, is what's new in the shop. What can you think of that we recently picked up that people might be interested in? I know we did pick up some national notes, so I guess we'll walk over that way and we can show off some of the little couple of national notes that are new that we got in recently.
We got some interesting paper. We sold one broken bank piece that was from with an Indian name on it.
From Michigan.
We got a bunch of Black Eagles. We have a very intricate lock system. These are $5 holders.
So for my paper money people out there, we got you today. We got a few little pieces for you.
These are all new. I got 3 Black Eagles available in all different grades. I mean, we can go from pretty cool.
So nice or fine. It's fine. Let's do it.
I like the Black Eagle. I like the Indian Chief and the Bison even better. For those of you who know, the 1899 was a beautiful series of paper money, but about the only one you can afford is these. You get a bison in this condition, and you're probably looking at $1,800 or something. An Indian, 1,000. I mean, that's a fraction of that. That 1899 they were works of art. They really knew their craft. Not saying they don't now, but it's just everything is a little more mechanical right now. Just not the same thing. These we're going to throw in the safe tonight. But that's a new paper we picked up. We've gotten more certified eagles. I have the MS 69 eagles, various dates, for $46 a piece. We'll see where silver goes. $46 a piece, and they're certified. And then I got 70s at $52 a piece. MS 70 silver eagles, mostly NGC, PCGS, $52 each. That's basically spotting $10. A year ago, we were selling raw eagles at spotting 12. So if you need them certified, I got maybe 50 of each, give or take. So I got a bunch of silver eagles. Then we have regular silver eagles. Come in, take a look. We do mail, but once again, you've got to look at the cost. There was something else I had picked up. Whatnot I'm already putting together for 2 weeks from now. I see what the stuff that does sell and what's interesting. I got that in from Ghostbusters.
That's what, 4 ounce of 99 silver.
That's a little different. But, that's basically where we are. It's been a busy day. I'm tired. I didn't see any platinum today. I'm getting calls for platinum. I've had no platinum today. There's some people who bring it in from time to time. We didn't buy any gold from anybody or platinum. We bought scrap gold as far as jewelry, but no coin gold. A couple of people called. I do have a few ounces of gold, so if somebody's interested, I have 1 ounce eagles and I have a couple of $20 saints. But I'm not here tomorrow. I'll be here Thursday. We can talk. And we'll see where it goes from there. Any other questions?
No. Thanks for answering those questions.
It looks like it's going to rain here. God bless America, greatest country in the world, forever. Thank you, people.